I wanted to cover the brand new game Scout the Stray by Luca Carminati, the programmer who put out Lady Pack, Tutankhamun, and Bagman Comes Back for the Commodore 64. His itch.io page lists several other classic retro games he created for the PC and Amiga. What I like about Luca, other than being an amazing coder, is that if you send him a reasonable suggestion, I've seen him implement them into his games. For example, after I reviewed his game Lady Pack, I had a few suggestions, one of which was to implement separate scoring leaderboards. I was happy to see him implement that suggestion, not only into Lady Pack, but here as well. In Scout the Stray, you control a stray dog who has to go through different mazes munching on the bones scattered in them and avoiding being captured by the dog catchers who are chasing him. The level ends when all bones have been eaten. The game has 32 levels to complete. The game becomes more difficult as the levels progress. You have a defensive weapon. When you press the button, the dog will bark, which will scare away the dog chasers temporarily. However, the barks cannot be used repeatedly since about 3 seconds will have to pass before being able to bark again. For every certain number of bones devoured, a magic ball will come into play. Depending upon the color, will perform different actions when collected. The red ball will activate ×3 scoring. The blue ball will make the enemies run away just like using the bark. The purple ball will activate a letter inside the writing extra placed at the top center of the screen. Once the writing is complete, the player will earn an extra life. The cyan ball will make the dog catchers disappear for a few seconds, after which they will re-enter the entrance gate of the maze, as if nothing happened. Finally, there is a ball that changes colors, and you have a different score depending upon the color. In the game, you have 4 difficulty levels: easy, normal, hard, and expert. You can toggle the in-game music. You use your joystick to move Scout. Fire button for bark. Pressing F1 will return you to the title screen. F7 will pause the game. While you're looking at the top score screen, pressing F1 will reset the ranking. You have to be careful not to press F1 if you're thinking it will go back to the menus. You will actually reset the scores if you're on that screen. So anyhow, I decided to play a game on Expert just to see how well I could do. I have played it a few times, and let's see how it goes.